dear friends. So today we're going to hear a story from the storybook collection. So today we're going to hear the story of Aurora and the helpful dragon. I'll race you to the lookout point, Princess Aurora called to the Prince Philip as they galloped through the forest one sunny fall morning. She sped away on her horse, Moonlight, with Prince Philip close behind. Just as Aurora and Philip rounded a bend, they heard a funny noise. A small dragon popped from behind a tree and scampered towards Aurora. "Oh, he's so cute!" Aurora exclaimed as she dismounted. "Grr, grr, grr," the little dragon murmured, clambering into Aurora's lap. But Philip just wanted to protect his wife. "Dragons can be dangerous." The little dragon shook his head no. "I think he's saying that he's not dangerous," Aurora laughed. "Please take him home. I'm going to name him Cackle." "He does seem like a harmless fellow," Philip agreed. But Moonlight was still afraid. She tossed her mane and pawed to the ground. Crackle's tail drooped sadly. Then he grinned with a funny grin. Suddenly, he licked Moonlight's nose with his long, warm tongue. Light blinked with surprise and nuzzled Crackle under his chin. The little dragon giggled. "Moonlight likes Crackle," Aurora laughed. When Philip and Aurora rode into the courtyard, 3 fairies were hanging banners for King Stephen and the Queen, who were coming for a ball. "Come on, my dear, let's practice dancing," Philip said to his princess. But Flora gasped when he saw Cackle. "Dragons can be dangerous." "But Flora, remember the last one?" Fauna added. "Oh, I think he's sweet," Mother Fairy spoke up. "Grr, grr, grr," Cackle babbled. "He thinks that you're sweet too," Aurora told Merryweather as Prince Philip swept up his princess across the courtyard. Just then, Crackle noticed a kitten in Fauna's wastebasket. Cackle listened to the cute kitten purring. Crackle scrunched up to his mouth and closed his eyes. "Purr, grrr, purr, grrr," Crackle tried to purr. Clouds of smoke puffed from his nose and mouth. "Achoo! Achoo! Achoo!" The fairy sneezed so hard that they fluttered backwards. "Please, achoo! Stop trying to purr," Fauna exclaimed. Crackle looked sad for a moment. Then he saw the kitten playing with a ball of yarn from the wastebasket, and his eyes lit up. He snatched a ball of yarn with his mouth. Whoosh! It caught fire. Merryweather put out the fire with her wand. "Oh, Crackle," Aurora said gently, "you're a kitten." "You're not a kitten, you're a dragon." Crackle's lower lip trembled. Just then, Crackle saw Philip leading towards the horses into the stables. A dog followed Philip, barking and wagging its tail. Crackle wagged his tail and then ran to the stables too. "Woof, grrr, woof, grrr," he tried to bark. Flames shot out of his mouth and caught some straw on fire. Philip poured water on the burning straw. You're not a dog," he said kindly, shooing Crackle away. When Aurora saw Crackle creep from the stable, she carried him into the castle and cuddled him on a window seat. A bird was singing outside. Crackle's ears perked up and his eyes shone helpfully. "La grrr, la grrr," he bellowed. King Herbert heard the racket and rushed into the room. "Oh my, how did our dragon get here?" he blustered. Frightened by the king, Crackle jumped from the window seat and ran towards the garden. Aurora ran after him. At last, she found the little dragon sitting beside a waterfall and splashed from one pool to another. Crackle was studying a fish swimming in the lowest pool. Before Aurora could stop him, Crackle splashed into the water. The startled fish leaped into a higher pool. Crackle! Aurora exclaimed as she pulled Crackle from the pool. You're not a kitten or a dog or a bird either. You're a dragon. Tears rolled down Crackle's face. Grr, 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 he sobbed. Tears rolled down from Crackle's face. Grr, 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 he sobbed. Suddenly, Aurora understood. Do you think no one will like you because you're a dragon? She asked. Crackle nodded and whimpered sadly. Crackle, you can't change being a dragon, Aurora said kindly. But you don't have to be a dangerous dragon. You can be a brave and helpful dragon. Crackle stopped crying. Grr, 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 he growled hopefully. Before Aurora could answer, thunder boomed. Wind blew and black clouds over the sun. Aurora snatched up Crackle. She reached the castle doors as rain began to pour down. Everyone was gathered in the grand hallway watching the storm. I'm afraid King Stephen and the Queen might lose their way on the road above the cliffs, Prince Philip said. His voice was filled with concern. I should ride out to help. Aurora looked at Crackle. Do you want to show everyone that you're a brave and helpful dragon? She asked. Grr, 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 Crackle exclaimed enthusiastically. Fly to the topest of the highest castle tower, Aurora explained. Then blow the largest and brightest flames as you can. Aurora watched him as the little fellow soared upwards. Come on, everyone, the princess called. She ran up to get a better view of the watchtower, while Philip and the others following closely behind. Everyone tried to see Crackle at the top of the tower, but the storm was too dark and strong. Suddenly, they saw huge flames and they were coming from little Crackle. Gold and red light flashed up as the sky watched the tower. Again and again, Crackle blew his flames until at last Philip shouted, I see the King, Stephen and Queen. They're almost here. Everyone hurried to greet the visiting royals. The tower light saved us, King Stephen exclaimed. I need one like it. At the moment, Crackle flew happily to join the fun. Well, there he is, our new tower light. King Herbert said with a laugh. A dragon? King Stephen asked. But dragons are danger. Not Crackle, Aurora interrupted. He is a brave and helpful dragon. That night of the ball, Crackle lit the candles, warmed the food, and kept the fireplace blazing. King Herbert and the fairies were so pleased that they took turns scratching Crackle beneath his chin. As Prince Philip and Aurora danced, Crackle trotted beside them. Outside,